everybody. In honor of the 2 police officers that lost their life defending us, I'm going patriotic today for them. So let's get a departed loved one reading. What would you like to say to your loved one? Openness. Did you see something out in nature? It could be a deer. It doesn't have to be a unicorn. Could even be a white horse for some of you. If this hasn't happened yet, I'm futuristic. There's going to be like something out in nature. I heard this summer, if you go camping a lot or if you ever find yourself outdoors, I feel like they're going to try to come up to you like as a deer or a horse or something. And it'll give you like a majestical moment, or this happened. Also, this is pulling to me. Something about always hanging something up by the door. I think that you do the same thing that they do. Also, pulling to this braid on their hair. Could have been somebody who had very long hair. Or recognizing that confirmation by my phone, by the way. But you're an open channel. You do have medium psychic skills. If you want to be open to that, I feel like this spirit is suggesting that, but be careful with that. Do your research. But to me, this is also reading, be open to the possibilities. Be open to the magic of life. A couple things coming in there. What would you like to say to your departed loved one? I mean, to your loved one, not departed. Ascended Masters, graduate. You got your master's degree for some of you, or this person could have been had a master's degree. I'm also hearing bilingual. Different cultures could be relevant here. They could have even worked for the UN. I think some of you are a doctor or a nurse. There's some medical reference here, like traveling. Maybe something like Greenpeace or the Peace Corps or something like that. This could have been something they did. Could be volunteering. I heard We Are the World and Michael Jackson is playing. That could be a significant song. Also getting We Are All Connected. They're also with other family members or friends of yours. Anything else you like to say to your loved one? Not departed. Oneness. Look at it. Openness, oneness. Abundance is coming in for you. Be open to it, this loved one is saying. Open yourself up to your manifestations and belief that you deserve things. Become one with your world. Become one with many different people and cultures, or this person did. They could have traveled. Maybe you have, if this is like a family member, I feel like you're very similar. They might be saying you're a world traveler. Maybe they were a homebody. This could be them saying that they admire this about you. Anything else in this deck that you would like to use to speak to your loved one? Asking for help. Maybe you've been praying, or someone could be coming in to ask for your prosperity. I think you've been asking for help financially or with some kind of stability in your life. With this goddess energy, some of you could be trying to get pregnant or start a new company or start something new. Ooh, you have a choice to make. Let's see. Can you help us understand what advice you're trying to give your loved one? Make it a little bit more clear for them. Please and thank you. Drop it. Take a breather. Drop the dead weight. Drop the bad habit. Drop the stress. Go on vacation. Take a breather. Overwork, overstressed, over it, I heard. Invest in your spirit. Yeah, you've been very drained, melancholy, depressed for some of you. This is like overrun, burnout. Yeah, exactly. You need to fill yourself back up. You're burnt out. You need to invest in taking time off if you can. And if you can't, investing in every time you come home, spending an hour by yourself, going to bed earlier, getting more sleep, eating better things, going to a counselor to help. Yeah, exactly. Detox. For some of you, this is about addiction. I tried to say addiction and a dip in came out. Like, it could be a dip in a spa and a pool, something refreshing. But it's too much of something. I heard it's too much now. Say thank you to those who help you. And this spirit is also saying thank you specifically for flowers of some kind, or visiting, or always speaking kindly. Call your spirit home. You've been giving yourself too much. Giving other things and not to yourself. Closing messages for your departed loved one. Oh my God, why do I keep saying that? You're not departed, collective. Ugh. My brain injury, I'm sorry. Still recovering with speech. Plus it's Mercury retrograde, which doesn't help. And I'm ruled by Mercury. But look at that. 44, master the dance. Yes. You gotta learn to manage your life so that work isn't too much, relationship isn't much, fun isn't too much. You know, this is an equal balance. Trips with your friends, holidays where you can let loose, then weekends home where you sleep in and spend time with your spouse or your kids, or a weekend here where you work to pick up extra shifts. It's like, don't do everything too much. There's a need to reorganize, the spirit says. There's things that you're doing that you don't really want to do. Say no, the spirit is saying. Be present. Live in the moment. You're missing things because you're working, because you're all in your head. Slow down, exactly. Rest, vacation, sleep. You're so wound up tight, the spirit is saying. I can feel this anxiousness. Stretch and expand. Yes, it's time to move on from things. If a job is something you really hate and it's bringing you down, it's time to look for a new job. If a relationship is really toxic and not really being healthy for you anymore, it's time to move away from that, whether that be a family member, a lover, a friend. If you are going to school and you're just not jiving with your major, maybe it's time to switch your major. It's like, move on from this energy is what the spirit is saying. Move on from this. It's so heavy and toxic. Honor the cycles. For some of you who are wanting to get pregnant, stress is your number one factor to why you're not getting pregnant. You need to chill. The spirit is very, I feel like, smoke a joint, just chill, have a glass of wine, calm down. I don't know why that's their energy, but that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, come back to your center. Your mind races all the time. You're not sure which end is up. You're just stretched so thin. Consult with your body's wisdom. You've been feeling it. You're exhausted. The stress, the exhaustion, the weight of this has been just pushing you into the soil a little bit more and more every day, and you feel like you're neck deep in soil. Listen to that body. You need sleep. You need to get away from things. Anything else that you would like to say to your loved one before we go? Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Communicate with spirit. Again, you can communicate with spirit. You do have a psychic gift. I feel like you get it from them, or they've been trying to communicate. I think they're recognizing you do notice the signs, but you're about to be celebrating, or this is the time to really celebrate yourself. You've busted your ass. You need a vacation, boo-boo. Yes, isolate yourself and zen out. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't fret about it. Look in the mirror and ask yourself really what you want and what you need. Some of you will have that baby, but most of you, they want you to start that new life. Drop the dead weight and start the new life and improvise. You don't need a solid plan. You don't need a step-by-step a list. Like, you just got to do it. Like, yeah, clear the vessel. Drop what is not good for you. It's literally unhealthy.